Good morning, you're joining me today in my greenhouse in my garden. I've obviously not been on here that much because I've not been feeling very well, but I'm definitely back up and running now. So I just thought I'd give you a little update of what's going on in my greenhouse in my garden. So I have lots of things growing. These are some of my garlic. I started some more off in these trays because at the allotment I had a problem with something eating them. And I'd also started off some more garlics and some shallots as well. I've started off my broad beans in some toilet roll tubes and they're just starting to sprout. So I'll get those planted out probably in the next month or so when they're a little bit bigger. I've also got a big tray full of my sweet peas. They're in like a deep root tray now. Let me just try and show you, it's quite heavy. Ooh, can you see that? It's quite a heavy tray because it's full. But obviously sweet peas like to make some really deep roots, so I've got lots of different varieties in there and they're just starting to sprout. I've also got a few other things growing in here. I keep nearly banging my head on this. This is like my little chandelier. It's like a solar powered chandelier in my greenhouse. It's quite nice at night. I've done some like cut and come again lettuce, so just grow it in these little pots and then cut it and then it will grow back. I got some strawberry plants that I planted up in the autumn. They're growing really well and I'm going to give those to my dad for his allotment because he is making a new strawberry bed. I've got some calendula growing. I have some cornflowers and also some borage growing. I like to grow lots of edible flowers on my allotment and lots of flowers that are really good for the pollinators. Today I'm going to be hopefully doing some content creating and filming and stuff, but I've also been sent these lovely bare root peonies. I've got peony sorbet and peony salmon shippum. So I'm going to be potting those up into some pots and popping them on into my greenhouse and hopefully they'll start growing. I'm guessing I won't see any flowers on these probably until next year or the year after, but I want to get these potted up and then hopefully they will go in either some pots or in the border at my in my garden at home. I've been really busy in the garden. I've not really had the energy to get to the allotment, but I've been busy just doing some little jobs in the garden, and I've decided that I really wanted to make some new borders in the garden, so I've been slowly sorting those out. And I feel like the garden's really coming together. I've not lived here that long, only over a year, so this really probably is going to be the year that I make the difference to the garden. But that's just my little update. I'm going to be busy. I've got some little window feeders on my greenhouse for the birds, but I need to take all the bird feeders off today, give them a good wash, and I'm going to top all of the bird feeders up with lots of new food. I've got some lettuce that I can actually harvest in my veg truck out in my garden, and that was all of the lettuce that I sowed in autumn, so that's really exciting. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a little update. Hopefully the next update will be down on my allotment plot so you can see how I'm doing. Hope you're all okay. Hope you have a nice weekend. The sun is shining. Happy sowing and growing.